Alright, welcome to a kind of like a little unexpected haul, you could say, DVD haul. I have 11 DVDs here, and before I show you them, I'm just going to give you a brief little background on this place. I think it's kind of like a Goodwill place. It's called Emmaus, and it says here, Together for a Better World. And yeah, secondhand stuff, and I've known about this place for a long time. It's existed for years, and they've always been at the same place. And I've walked past literally hundreds of times, probably 1,000 times, because the store is right next to it. The grocery store is right next to it, and I've lived around this area for over a decade, and I've just gone to that store so many times, that grocery store. Always passed by this place, never really gone inside of some reason, because I do like these places, especially since I started collecting movies. Today they were open, and I just randomly decided to go in before buying the groceries, and I don't know why I really don't know why I haven't gone there before. I've sort of always mean to do it. I remember like 10 years ago I was curious about the place, and I was like, I kind of want to go there, but I never did. 10 years ago, and I still haven't until today. Anyway, I went in there just to look for some DVDs, and I found some DVDs. I found 11 of them. They were very cheap, and they had a lot of stuff. Well, they had a lot of stuff that I wanted to get. Surprisingly many titles, and I got 11 of them. They were about $1.50 each, 10 Swedish crowns. So great price. There were probably another, I'd say another 11 at least that I could have picked up, but I was like, well, I'm gonna make a rather big unboxing tomorrow, hopefully, and I have a lot of stuff on the way, and I just picked up the essentials, that I had to have. So enough talking. Yeah, 11 DVDs. I was pretty surprised actually that there were this many that I wanted. I'm definitely gonna go back eventually and see if they've gotten some more stuff. Anyway, first up is a movie called Maverick, a Richard Donner film. If I'm not completely mistaken, Richard Donner, he directed The Goonies. I might be mistaken. I haven't looked it up, but I think it might be him. But yeah, this is with Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, James Garner. Kind of rings a bell hearing that name, but I don't know exactly who it is. And yeah, I don't know much about this. Actually, I know nothing about the movie, but it looked fun, and $1.50, that's a good price. And then we have a movie with Michael Keaton and Andy Garcia, which is called Last Way Out. Well, Desperate Measures. I just translated the Swedish title, but it's actually called Desperate Measures. And yeah, I do like Michael Keaton. And who else is in this? I haven't had a good look at all of these, to be honest. But, well, Andy Garcia is in it at least. Anyway. Yeah. So, they had another Michael Keaton movie in there too, but like I said, I put some back. I didn't want to get too many, and I got 11. That's still quite a few. Mas Jävlar, Swedish movie that I have seen before, but it's been a while, and I don't own it, so I figured, well, I'll pick it up. I don't really remember what it's about. I don't remember much from this at all. But yeah, for this price, definitely wanted to grab that. And then this one I wasn't sure if I was gonna get. It's called Anastasia. Kind of recognized the cover, and it's sealed. And I just figured, well, an animated movie could be fun. And yeah, I don't know much about it, so. And then this one I really didn't know if I was gonna get, because it doesn't look great, but it's with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. It's about, well, 70s porn kings, whatever, and it's a pretty cool release, and I don't know, it might not be great, but it was so cheap, so I just decided to pick it up. So yeah. This one was, I was kind of curious that they had this Amazon Women on the Moon. I'll just remove the plastic. Only covered half of the DVD anyway. The disc is loose. Oh, and it's not in a very great condition. I'm sure it's gonna play, but anyway, this is a parody movie or a spoof movie, and I really can't say that I know what it's about, but I've had this on my Amazon wish list for a while, and you know, I was you know, surprised to find this there, because to me this is kind of like an obscure little movie, at least, you know, as far as finding it in a store in Sweden goes. I just was kind of surprised to find this there, but yeah. So I'll be watching this pretty soon, I think, because I'm very curious what it's about. I don't know exactly what it spoofs, to be honest. Oh, it's directed by, what the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different directors, apparently. Among them Joe Dante and John Landis. Anyway, should be fun. This one I was very pleasantly surprised to find. Persepolis, supposed to be a very good animated movie, very original, and Academy Award nominee in 2008 too. And I've heard very good things. So this was definitely a must. Even though I don't know exactly what it's about, I just know that I wanna see this. So yeah. The next movie is called Hur många lingon finns det i världen, and it is a Swedish movie. This would translate to how many lingonberries, those things right there, are there in the world? Question mark absent. Yeah, this is I think there was a miniseries, or I don't know what you would call it, but a 3-episode little series about this gang right here, Glada Hudik, which is a theater consisting of you know, disabled people or mentally handicapped people, and you know, they get to act, they get to live out their dreams, you could say. And I thought that was a very heartwarming miniseries. And they made 2 movies. I think this is the first one because it's from 2010. I don't think they made another one before that. So I think the second, I think this is the first one, and they've made a second one after. So yeah, it's with them. It's a fictional movie with them, and they get to act in a movie this time, which is pretty cool. And I've been curious about it because, like I said, I really did enjoy the miniseries. I don't know if it's gonna be a great movie, but I've been I was kind of hoping that there were more with that group, with that theater, with those people, because it was very interesting. I was hoping that there was another DVD or something, which there wasn't, but there are these 2 movies, so it should be fun to see. So this I'll check this out, and I'm sure I'll get the second one eventually, even if I don't like this. Then we got a movie that I don't know much about, but it's called Galaxy Quest. It has a great cast: Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Ellen Rickman, and Sam Rockwell is in this. And I don't know much about it, but it's always kind of interested me. I do this pretty often. I buy movies that I don't know much about, but I know that I very well recognize the cover and the title and everything, but I just don't really know what it's about. But yeah, we've got a couple left here. Little Nicky, an Adam Sandler movie that I used to watch with especially one friend of mine, like 12 years ago. We used to watch this quite a few times, and so I have pretty good memories from it. I don't think I'm gonna, after having seen it now again, I doubt that I'll view this as a particularly good movie, but I am looking forward to seeing it again, because it has been a long time. It says it's from 2000 here, and it must have been like a couple years after that only that we saw it, and we watched it over and over. And I don't think I've seen it since then. Maybe, but it's been a long time. And the last one, it's called Green Card, with Gerard Depardieu and Andy McDowell. And this one, I think I know what this is about. I think I've seen it. I actually even think I remember the scene in the ending where they're being interviewed, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, something happens. And I remember that scene very well. for some reason. But I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so I don't remember anything else about the movie than the plot and that last scene. So it should be fun to see. So yeah, that's the haul for today. I really did find some good stuff today. I didn't expect to. And like I said, there were plenty of titles that I could have, you know, picked up too, but I just felt like, well, I don't want to go too overboard today. I don't want to pick up a bunch of titles that I'll end up not watching, and you know, because I have so much stuff to watch, and then, you know, but I'll go back there eventually and see if they have gotten some new stuff, and maybe I'll get some of those other stuff too that I found. So yeah, definitely a good day for DVDs. So tell me what you think about these. Very excited to watch them, and yeah, that's it. And also there will be I'm gonna film another video today actually, and then there will be most likely an unboxing tomorrow, so there is more to come pretty soon. So anyway, thank you for watching as always, and see you next time.